Welcome back to the part 2 of the episode, the 5 changes in the immigration that took effect this January 2026. That 3 was discussed in the previous episode that we have. So let's continue in. Let's dive in with Miss April Gonzalez. As we proceed to changes number 4, which is again Ontario. So Ontario is now banning employers who will be posting or requiring Canadian experience in their post in the job banks. So why is it? Can you just elaborate it?
I think this is a big win for newcomers, people who are already permanent residents, and some foreign workers as well. But it has faced a large barrier for a lot of people who are new immigrants because they don't have that work experience in Canada yet and may feel discouraged when they have employers posting must have Canadian work experience, right? For example, a teacher, let's say in the Philippines, could be just as qualified, knows how to teach students, knows how to nurture minds, but they haven't done that in this country. And why should that hold them back, right? So with this new step of banning the requirement of Canadian work experience, it will hopefully allow new immigrants to better apply for the jobs that they are actually qualified for, just not in this country.
Yeah, but I'm thinking as you were talking, I was thinking of your example is very good, which is a teacher. But because of the regulatory board, that could also be something that I want you to actually watch out for that and do more research, okay? Because I think there are a lot more professions that I think in the technical skills, in the trade skills, especially the trade skills that would ask for Canadian experience, right? I think that's a very good example too. The trade skilled people, okay, that are newcomers. That's good for you guys. This is Ontario now opening doors for those who have no Canadian experience. Okay. And so the last but not the least is, of course, Alberta is now tightening the program. What is it called?
Rural Renewal Stream.
Okay. Rural Renewal Stream. Okay, so can you elaborate that?
Yeah, so I mean, this is still a very much a great pathway for those who are in Alberta and trying to become permanent residents, but they have started tightening kind of the requirements. So one of the few changes that occurred is now you need to have a valid work permit in order to apply to this stream. So before, people would maintain status, meaning your status expired, but you're waiting on the approval of your extension. Maintain status is no longer being accepted.
Oh.
So that is a big change. The second thing is people in tier 4 and 5, so the lower skilled tiers, you have to actually be living in Alberta at the time of your application. Before, if you just had a job offer but are not yet in Alberta, that could work. That's not possible anymore. Another thing is the community endorsement. So endorsement from the community is now capped, which is unfortunate because that means a little bit less opportunities for the many applicants that are interested. And lastly, these endorsements, which used to last a while, I can't remember exactly how long the expiry is, but now it is valid only for 12 months. Which still seems like a long time, but when we know about these PR applications that take forever to just complete the documents, and sometimes if you're gathering documents from abroad, there's even further delay. So 12 months
is too short.
Is very, very short, considering
to complete
the application and submit your cert application. So it is, you have to be careful now, and you have to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing because of course getting a nomination in these kinds of things is tricky, and one mistake can.
So this Alberta Renewal Program is an Alberta nomination program, right? It's a provincial nomination program.
It's a provincial specific program.
There you go, friends and clients and followers. We have detailed the 5 changes that had happened here in Canada, all across Canada. Some are Ontario and some are in Alberta, and of course the rest of the provinces as well. So I think it is very important that before you do your application, you have to be well equipped. Just make sure that you know and you have the knowledge. Because I think, Miss April, if you can tell them what do they have to prepare. I mean, outdated information, right?
Yes. So, I mean, I think just with the last few years even, the immigration system here in Canada has experienced sort of an overhaul with a lot of these different changes, which sound really scary. But if you pay attention to the wording and to the technicalities, it's good. It's good because it promotes people, high-skilled people, important people to remain in Canada while making sure that the cheaters and the scammers and the misrepresentation is taken out. So keep updated. Make sure you follow our page. And if you have any questions about your study permit, work permit, permanent residency pathway, feel free to contact us because we, as you can see if you follow our page, are well trusted. We post every day about our recent approvals, our client reviews, and we're very honored to have a lot of people who trust in us.
Yes, and of course, I mean, the information that I get every morning, if you would see the post that I have had every day, don't be disappointed or don't get annoyed by all my posts because you know what? It is very important information. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if I know it is not significant, especially for you international students, for you on work permits, for you who are in open work permits as well, and for you who are currently on the PR application, on the queue for PR applications. There are a lots of changes right now, so keep updated. Be empowered. Be informed.